Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day. 1230 hours, turn 25, part 9. For the details, you have to go back and watch the introduction video for this turn. Possibly get through the rest of the order dice in order to have a better chance of succeeding at that goal. I'm going to start right now with the German dice. 9/16 Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Section LMG Team, survivors from Omaha Beach. They will enter the battlefield whichever direction the scatter dice is pointing. .506 medium mortar team is in big trouble. It's a terrible spot. Some of the other 9/16 Grenadiers survivors have come in here as the 1st Platoon sniper. Came in, threw a hand grenade, killed a couple of 116th Infantry soldiers reinforcing from Omaha Beach. Some MMG team came in here, and then over on this side, these 9/16 Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Section soldiers came in and destroyed the half-track with the Panzerfaust, but then the 116 soldiers from 3rd Squad came in and lit them up, killed 2 of them. Anyways, there's too much to explain. That's why there has to be an introduction video. Alright, we got 5 shots. This LMG, movement 4. Close range, or point blank. So 3s. Ugh, brutal. 4 hits. These 506 soldiers are regulars, dying on 5s and 6s, wounded on 4s. When possible, I leave the dead bodies or wounded, unless they're based on multiple soldiers on one base, then I pick up the pieces. So, speaking of, so when a soldier is wounded or killed, the grenades, for the Germans, the brown D6s, for the U.S. forces, the green D6s, they stay by the bodies of the dead or wounded and can be picked up by other units and used. 9/16 Grenadiers, 2nd Platoon, 1st Section, LMG Team. This is the 2nd LMG Team in that 1st Section. Same situation. They're the survivors from Omaha Beach, be arriving wherever the scatter dice points. Oh, so it looks like they're going all the way on the other side of Carrollton. Some other 9/16 Grenadier soldiers that made it from Omaha Beach last turn. This is the 2nd Platoon commander, 1st Lieutenant, radio operator, and a messenger. Panzer Lair Division company commander in the King Tiger. He's going to receive an advance order. He's going to come in between the 2nd Platoon leader in the Tiger and 2nd Platoon tank Panther, number 5, and 1st Platoon leader leading the right flank for the Germans, with a Panther from 1st Platoon, tank number 2, and a Panzer IV, tank number 1, both from 1st Platoon. Open fire on the 2nd Armored Division, 2nd Platoon, tank number 6. The tank that's already taken a hit from the Panther, tank number 2 here. It's going to need a 3 to start and a 4 for movement. And this is 1d6 and a scatter dice. Let's see where that miss is going to land. Just missed him and almost hit 506 Platoon Commander Captain Carey. Some of the 1058 Grenadiers survivors and 6 Fallschirmjäger survivors are in this 1058 Grenadiers headquarters complex, and so I think we're going to send some more German armor and a half track or two to try to quickly get in here, reinforce these soldiers, either extract them or reinforce them. Probably reinforce. Company commander, captain of the King Tiger will not fire his hull-mounted MMG. Does not have a target. Reinforcing from Omaha Beach, 116th, actually. Yep, 116th Infantry Heavy Machine Gun Team. They'll receive a run order and they'll enter the battlefield right here so they can cover these 916th Grenadier survivors from Omaha Beach that have entered by chance, by scattered ice, on the one of the best deployment positions that the U.S. forces have. They're getting flanked here. One 16th Infantry platoon guide with the platoon leader's radio operator. These are reinforcements from Omaha Beach. They're going to enter the battlefield with an advance order. They'll be the radio operator that was going to be the half-track with the radio to communicate with the rest of the U.S. forces, call in fire support, whatever they may need. But now half-track got knocked out by scattered ice, delivering these Germans in the rear. Was planning on moving that M5 3-inch AT gun down the road. Now we'll have to wheel it by hand. It'll take a lot longer. We'll have these soldiers advance in. Well, we're going to have the radio operator fire his... Looks like he's got an SMG. And he's going to fire over here at this single soldier. It'd be 3s, long range 4s. I believe it's further than 12 inches. It is beyond 12, so it's going to be 3s, long range 4s, beyond range 6s, single man 7s. One possible. 116th Infantry sniper receives an advance order. More reinforcements from Omaha Beach. He'll enter in here behind this soft cover, and he'll take a shot, not as a sniper since he's advancing, but he'll be firing at a 3, movement 4. Single man 5. He'll go for the sniper. Leading to 5. Oh, he gets the hit. German NCOs, which include snipers and officers, are veterans, only die on 6s, wounded on 5s. 116th Infantry, platoon sergeant, radio operator, and a messenger. They're going to go down. Not sure where I want that last radio operator to come in at. The Stug is going to receive an advance order. Going to open fire on the 2nd Rangers, 2nd Platoon, flamethrower team up against the house. Alright, the Stug 3 is long range on this shot. It's a heavy AT gun, so we'll be running this as I run it as a 3-inch HE instead of a 2-inch HE. And for example, the King Tiger would be, actually anything with super heavy AT gun would be a 4-inch HE. Give everything a little bit more killing power. So the Stug will be hitting on a 3, movement 4, long range 5. Oh, gonna need 2d6 and a scatter dice to see where this 2-inch or 3-inch HE round is gonna land. It's gonna hit the building. This building has only 2 damage so far. But this will be another 2d6 damage against the building. 2 3s it looks like. So 6 more damage. That'll bring this building to 8. And a building like this will take probably 24. Maybe only 18 actually. That'll bring them up to 8. This building up to 8 damage. And there are U.S. soldiers in the building. There's some Rangers in the building that reinforced from Omaha Beach. But they'll be unaffected until the building is collapsed or the building is hit. Exactly, let's say there's a soldier hiding on the other side of the window that happens to get hit. But in this case, the Rangers are in the back half of the building still. They just entered the battlefield this turn. I'm going to end it there for the night. Looks like I'm going to have to come back in 3 nights and finish up this 1230 hours, turn 25. It'll be a U.S. dice when I come back to the action. There's only about 2 or 3 U.S. units left to give orders to, and maybe about 6 or 7 German units to give orders to. So I should be able to finish it up next, about 3 nights from now. So many battles going on within the battle. By the way, this bridge has 31 damage. Artillery strike arriving next turn, called in by the 506 platoon commander Captain Carey. And the 31 damaged bridge only can take 36, so all it needs is one hit and 5 damage or more, and this bridge will be destroyed. And there'll be only one bridge to get in and out of Carrington. Then you get some street fighting eventually. After this battle is finished, hopefully sometime in June at the latest, disassemble the table. This whole area is going to be a wood storage area for our wood stove. I'll have a smaller table after that, but smaller tables sometimes advantage. You get quicker to the action. But I'll miss this 12 by 5. Probably just start playing over on this side. It's a 7 by 5. But this has been a fun battle to play. Not over yet.